Friday the 13th, released in 2007. This is a murder simulator, I guess it is, based on the horror films of the same name. There's been a couple Friday the 13th games released over the years based on this franchise, the most notable one being the Nintendo version, and there's a new multiplayer survival horror maybe on its way through Kickstarter, where you can play as the iconic zombie slasher himself, Jason Voorhees. But before this Kickstarter came out, Havoc Games already created a game where you can play as the vengeance-seeking goaltender. Being a fan of the series, I was looking forward to experiencing the horrors and the gore that awaited me. Before I started playing, I read the readme that came with the game, and this seems to suggest that the game seems to have quite a bit of problems. And the problems in this might have actually turned this into the most unintentionally funny horror game ever made. You first choose from a couple of different Jason skins, and then you rise from your grave and begin your killing rampage. Just a quick note, that breathing sound never stops. So the idea of this game is to get a weapon and kill everybody you see. I find my first weapon a shovel and see my first victim. He's holding his flashlight backwards. So I start swinging at his head at close range and keep missing for some reason. And he totally doesn't notice me flailing a shovel 2 feet away from him. I guess it's normal for people to swing shovels at his head. Nothing unusual here. He even gets kind of stuck on me while he's walking. I finally whack him with the shovel and his head sounds like I hit a dishwasher or something. So the chase is on where he pretty much gets stuck on anything he runs into. And I still can't hit him with the shovel, I keep missing. He runs for a bit more and then gets himself tangled up on a fence and finally meets his end. So yes, it's you, Jason Voorhees, killing targets with the intelligence of a bobblehead. Literally, bobbleheads. To progress to the next level, you have to kill every person in that level. It's actually usually just about 2 people. So it doesn't take long for each mission. And even though the AI is beyond stupid, running into walls and such, it is important to try to keep them confined. If you enter someone's house, it's wise to close the doors. The AI doesn't know how to open doors. Now you want to do this because if they get away, it is such a pain to find them on the wider open map. The screen's so dark you can't even see where you're going, so yeah, you don't want to be running around. Trap them and kill them. If you hold the middle mouse down, you can enter this rage mode. The longer you hold it, the more gory the death of that person will be. This actually hurts your fingers trying to do this. You're trying to hold the middle mouse button while clicking the left mouse button and moving the mouse to aim. It's really uncomfortable on the hands. So I like the idea of the charging up gory kill, but the control scheme was just really bad for it. So can Jason be killed in this? Well, yes. If he steps in water, he could actually drown. And there are a few police with guns which do a lot of damage, but they're so stupid they don't end up being much of a threat anyway. The biggest threat to Jason in this game is falling off the side of the game map. I don't know how many times I did this. And the reason this keeps happening is because I can't see where I'm going for 90% of the time. The screen's too dark. Most of the time I'm pushing against walls or trees hoping I'm heading in a direction, and I just fall off the edge of Camp Crystal Lake. I mean, I shouldn't be able to do that in the first place, but I can't see, so I can't avoid it. Just everything in this game seems to be broken. The AI, the maps, the lighting, clipping, the camera rotation, the collision, the frame rate, glitches, just everything. There's too many problems and design mistakes in this game to just really appreciate what the game was trying to be. So to the creator, Havoc Games, and I do mean this sincerely, thank you for attempting this. Fans of Friday the 13th always wanted something like this, and at the time, this was the closest thing to it. But due to the multiple problems in this game, it ended up being more of a comedy game than a horror experience. So in a weird way, I guess you can say I actually did enjoy playing this, but kind of for the wrong reasons. But regardless of that, the effort from Havoc Games is very definitely appreciated. So anyway, let's end this with a glitch-filled Friday the 13th 3D montage. Thanks for watching.